Alright, so starting again first. It's always good to go first with a deck that needs to set up. And I'm just gonna say, I wish I had one copy of Capture Energy sitting in my hand so I could attach it to my Rangru, get the Snorlax, switch to it, and draw some extra cards. Speaking about Snorlax, there we go. Primate Wisdom, gonna be for Mellow and Lana. Into another Snorlax that I'm gonna bench down just in case of turn 1 a knockout with that Pikazakram, and we'll draw some extra cards. Obviously for me, maybe communication for Porygon would be better, or even for that Coalossal V. But I don't need to rush anywhere because I can one-hit knock my opponent easily, and that's the most important thing here. Let's go with that Capture Energy play for Coalossal. And I'm thinking about Primate Wisdoming on the top of the deck, that Stone Energy into Aura Energy. And there's not too many things that I can actually do. I somehow don't want to use that research because I'm actually discarding a lot of viable resources. But actually, let's go with it. A lot of viable resources pretty much for nothing. Okay, that actually hurts. The first thing is that I didn't find I basically didn't find a Porygon, and there is a Crushing Hammer, and it results ahead. So I'm already like 3 energies down. Okay, so theoretically speaking, if I can somehow find Coalossal VMAX next turn without playing a Marnie, I can potentially knock the Pikazakram out. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm probably just gonna use Energy Attachment, switch to Coalossal, Marnie, and hope for the best. Or maybe use a Quick Ball by discarding that Boss's Orders from my hand in order to search the deck for just the Porygon for now. Stone Energy, and I can Primate Wisdom. At the top of my deck, let's say Recycle Energy. Very close, it was Coalossal. Which I'm actually gonna put on the bench. I'm gonna throw the Marnie down and didn't want to switch. So right now I can actually evolve into Coalossal VMAX, and next turn I'm only gonna need a Porygon for that rare candy. Extra draw support with the Snorlax, perfect. There is Evolution Instance, which will lead me to the Porygon. And after that, I'm gonna start taking some heavy knockouts against my opponent Pikazakram. The first thing is that there's a Crushing Hammer and it is ahead, so okay, that can change things dramatically. Oh, he also played the Marnie, so he basically discarded 2 candies and the Evolution Instance from my hand. One thing is clear, he will have enough for the knockout. Another thing that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play Crobat, hoping to get the rare candy into play. And there's a Big Charm, which is not gonna change numbers. Actually, it will change numbers. So I'm gonna be short for 10 in order to knock the Pikazakram out. It looks like he is going all in, trying to knock out my Porygon from the bench. But I will definitely try to set the Porygon in play. So that's gonna be 1 copy of Quick Ball first for this Bird Keeper. And I'm probably gonna use that to Dene instead. Should I? Okay, first I'm gonna try to thin the deck a little bit. And now is a question to go with Crobat or the Dene. Let's go with the Crobat. Hopefully we're gonna have enough luck to pull the rare candy out. There we go, there is a rare candy. Okay, so this changed things dramatically right now. Pretty much. So I can use Crazy Code, get the Aura Energy to my Coalossal. And I have two options to do. Pretty much to go for Eruption Shot or to gamble and try to find more resources for that VMAX boulder. So I'm gonna be basically very greedy here, and we'll use that Crazy Code, and we'll try to find two more energies in order to one-hit knock out that Pikazakram. Unfortunately, just one, but it is a recycle energy, and it is the energy that I actually don't even need because I already have Color's energy attached. And then there's just another rare candy. So Eruption Shot for 260, which is not enough for the knockout, but at least I attached another energy. So in case if he Tag Ball GXs me, I can still get pretty good result from that. Simply by, yeah, I think he made a mistake by going with the full blitz and 3 energies to the active Pikazakram. Probably it would be better if he just attaches them to the Raichu and then simply switch Paralyze and hope that I'm not gonna have switch, because I already waste like 2 switch and Bird Keeper, so that's a big thing. Okay, anyways, there is Dance of the Asians, and there's a nugget against my Porygon from the bench. Okay, which is pretty good because right now I can use Hyper Potion. Heal tons of damage from my Coalossal, get that recycle energy back into my hand, and I think that he actually made a mistake there by not going for oh yeah, actually by not going for that Porygon Z. So I'm still looking for 2 energies, and I think I'm just gonna go with the Dene. Alright, there we go. So Crazy Code, and I have enough energies this time, and I guess I can just discard that Evolution Instance, and right now I can use VMAX Boulder, one-hit knockout for 480. He is active Pikazakram, and which is even worse. My opponent not even have enough, not even close to enough for the knockout against my Coalossal VMAX, and I have enough energies. And the only thing that I really need is that boss's orders in order to catch another Pikazakram for 3 price card knockout. However, he can still surprises me and take you know, Tandem Shock for 160, where I'm just gonna use double switch Hyper Potion to clear all of the damage, almost all of the damage down to my Coalossal, and pretty much then just VMAX Boulder for the knockout. Actually, I don't even need to heal the damage. The only thing that I need to do is just to use VMAX Boulder after double switch play, and that's gonna be a GG. So overall, Coalossal VMAX pretty strong, especially with Eruption Shot. It definitely needs two options, either way to play Vitality Band or either way to use Tool Scraper, because in some matchups you might struggle a little bit, but you can easily fix that. You can even play it a little bit more tankier with adding buff padding to have 380 HP in total. That's up to you. Oh, energy switch. What the heck? Did he miss energy to retreat? Another energy switch. Probably is going to use Crobat because he is not having energy to pay retreat, neither switch. Oh, that's not looking good. However, I don't have boss's orders, so he does have switch. And there's a Tandem Shock, so it is my turn. And I just managed to somehow top deck myself a boss's order. Alright, so double switch play and VMAX Boulder for the knockout and for another 480. So I got pretty much lucky there because I played against weakness, but it will be pretty much the same against any other deck as well. If you manage to set up properly and fast enough, you're not gonna have problem against anything. So there's a deck list that I use in today's video. I hope you guys enjoy watching it. If you already didn't, please consider subscribing to the channel, smash the thumbs up, click the notification bell so you don't miss any future video as well. And yeah, let's talk a little bit about deck lists. So it's pretty much, you know, deck list that can definitely be much more better, and it still have a lot of ways to be improved. Again, probably the biggest problem for Coalossal is obviously going to be decks like the CGIs, because there is not good fighting a support Pokemon that can actually hit the CGI, and that's a big problem and it's a catch. However, with release of new Flareon, Vaporeon, and Jolteon for the ability shutdown or for the weakness or whatever they are doing, let me just check that out. Oh yeah, so I think that Flareon will shut down the grass ability. So theoretically with the Flareon you can play it as well, so you don't have problems against the CGIs. You can try to deck something else if you just don't want to play it with the Porygon and Snorlax. Obviously this is some kind of a rogue approach with Coalossal VMAX that can actually be pretty cool to play. I think it still needs a lot of improvement as well, and probably we're gonna need to get a space for 2 Orangrus, 2 Snorlax, and maybe even adding 1 copy of Eldegoss as well, so we can use maybe extra Mellow and Lana, maybe extra Birdkeeper, a 3rd Boss's Order. Somehow I feel that energies are also a problem for that. Porygon's 2nd attack that we want to use VMAX Boulder. But overall, Coalossal is fast enough with Eruption Shot as well. But the reason why I'm playing with the Porygon is the fact that I'm playing Hyper Potions, so I can basically ability abuse Recycle Energies and heal 120 by discarding 2 of the Recycle Energies and simply getting them back, and do it that over and over again. So we can theoretically heal all of the damage done to our Coalossal VMAX in just a single turn with Hyper Potion, Mellow and Lana Recycle Energy combo. So that's pretty much the reason why I am playing a Porygon Z with Coalossal. So this is the deck list that I use in today's video. So 1 Oranguru, 2 of each Porygon, and Porygon Z with the Crazy Code, 2 copies of Snorlax, which is pretty cool add-on in my opinion, very good. Holo card, I can see a bright future for this Pokemon in the future, definitely after the Dana rotation. I think this is going to be a staple in many decks. Get it as fast as you can while the prices are good. 1 copy of Crobat, 3-2 line of Coalossal, 1 Dedenne, and then pretty much for the setup, you know, 4 Quick Ball, 2 of each Communication and Evolution Instance, 4 copies of Hyper Potion, playing it with also 4 candies, 2 copies of Switch, 1 Keeper, 2 Boss's Orders, 1 Mellow and Lana, then 4 of each Marnie and Research, and 4, 2 line of energies, as you can see. 4 candies and only 2 Porygon Z's really doesn't make too much sense. Probably we can even consider playing maybe 2 candies, maybe trying to get a Rosa, but the problem with the candies is the fact that you really want to have 4, you really want to draw candy, because you can either way find Porygon Z by using Communication, Evolution, Instance combo, or by simply drawing it with, you know, the Dedenne, Crobat, Snorlax, or any other combo. But candy, if you play 2 candies, you're not gonna have a way to manually search it with effect of any other card from your deck. So that's the reason why 4 copies are included basically in this list. So anyways guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you have a nice time watching this Coalossal VMAX video. Stay tuned for more videos. Thank you for your time and support. We'll see you next time.